All right, I've got almost a year on my H8, and figure with winter coming, might as well do the review now. And I've got now almost 700 miles, I think, on it. And before I get into that, though, if you're watching my videos and have any interest in electric bikes, please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscriptions before the bike companies will take me seriously and start sending me bikes. And other than that, I have no idea what this video is going to be about. I thought about it for the last 2 days, and I mean, this bike has been awesome. And also, if you're going to buy this bike, please use the link down below my video, because I do get, I don't know, $70, $80, depending on what price they're selling at, which isn't the important part. The important part is they know that I'm selling bikes with my videos, and I keep asking, when are you going to send me a bike? When are you going to send me a bike? And if I sell a bunch of these bikes, maybe they'll send me one. But I'm not trying to sell you the bike just to profit me. This thing has been awesome. I mean, it's been a lifesaver. I had a bike before this. It was I can't think of what the hell it was. It was the Walmart bike. But it's 250 watts, a 7.8 amp hour battery, 36 volts, which I didn't want to spend a lot on a bike. So I got that, and I thought that was awesome and saved up money for something better. And I looked online for 3 months before I picked this bike out. And I'm glad I found it. If you don't know about it, well, the battery's not on it, but it's 22 amp hour, 48 volt battery. If you watch my videos, I got 30-ish miles, a little over 30 miles, throttle only, just out screwing around. And when I tried to get every last mile out of it, I got about 70 miles, I believe. Go watch the videos. And the only thing I changed on it was this front sprocket with, well, crank and sprocket. And I have a video of that. You can upgrade it for about $30, I think it was. And with this one, you can change, if the sprocket that comes with it is too big and you want a little bit more low end, you can just change the sprocket. You don't need to buy the whole crank set and all that again. You can just actually buy a couple of them. They're fairly cheap, and find out which one you want to keep on there. But anyways, I've had this thing through, or I'll actually stand behind it. The video is not about me. I've had this thing through stuff where I thought, I'm going to break the forks, I'm going to break the frame, I'm going to break something. I haven't even been able to bend the rims. I've dropped off into ditches. I've went 30 miles an hour through rock gardens. I've went up impossible hills to where if this didn't make it, I would have had to jump off and lay on the ground, not just so I didn't tumble back down the hill. And this thing has impressed me with everything that I've done with it. And the only thing that I did mess up was my brakes, which I was going through a bunch of rocks, probably about this big, and you could hear them playing the harp on my spokes just all through. And one of them must have caught my rear brake caliper, and that knocked it all out of whack and bent it. I thought it was toast. I pulled it apart and rebuilt it, and now it works fine. And this rack isn't the original rack. The original rack looks, well, better than this one, although it's just a simple rack. But there's nothing wrong with that. This is just one that I got for free that I'm going to have to do a review on. And Oh, I went into this video not knowing what I was going to say, and I still don't know what I'm going to say. I always tell you guys my stuff isn't scripted, but generally I have an idea. But I guess the main idea of this video is this: I beat the crap out of this bike. Other people have got videos where they've got 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, and whatever, and that's great information. But they're all going down nice smooth roads and nice smooth bike trails. This one, watch my videos. Watch the Red Rock Canyon, the Trona Pinnacles. Watch those videos. Watch the endurance test video. I think I got an endurance test too. And this bike has been through hell. And I haven't broken anything other than, like I said, my rear caliper. And I did drop my battery. It was my fault. I didn't make sure it was locked in. But all these scratches, I dropped it, somewhere between 25 and 30 miles an hour. And that was at the Pinnacles. So when you see the video, I broke the I broke the H8. I didn't actually break it. And it was my fault. And I don't know, other than this bike saved me. I used to be an avid bike rider. I grew up in my father's bike shop, and I got hurt at work. And I'll try to throw some pictures down here somewhere. I don't know if YouTube will take them off or take the whole video off. But took my right foot off at the ankle. Then I spent a bunch of time between the hospital bed, the wheelchair, back to the hospital bed, to the wheelchair, to crutches, to the hospital bed. And the doctor told me I wasn't going to walk again. And then followed it up, well, without crutches or maybe possibly a cane. And I mean, I was just happy to be up walking again. I mean, and didn't even think about bikes. And I knew I couldn't ride a normal bike because I've gotten so out of shape from not moving from the pain. And then I heard about electric bikes, and I was pretty late to the party because I wasn't paying any attention. And then that's what started it off. And now this thing, I can go everywhere. I mean, with the all-wheel drive, I mean, you guys, with the snow coming this winter, I mean, you've got a rear-wheel drive. I mean, I've ridden my bike in the snow before. Not really this one, maybe a little bit of snow. But you guys, with winter coming, if you're going to ride a bike, you're going to want something like this. And there's one bike, if you go back and watch my only live, there's one bike I found that is better than this. I mean, since then, there may be a couple more bikes that come out when I did the video. But that one bike was, after taxes, I think it was $5,300 and something. This thing right now is going for under 14. I mean, if this thing stays under 25, it's a freaking hell of a deal. I mean, even at 25, it's a hell of a deal. But this is my rambling video that I should have probably scripted a little bit of it on the H8. It's the Great H8. Go buy one. Make sure you use the link below and subscribe to my channel, because without people coming and subscribing to my channel, I'm not going to get any more bikes. My H8 videos are going to get stale, and I'm probably just going to end up stopping my channel. So subscribe, and I'm not pressuring you to buy this, but if you do, the link is down below. Thank you for watching.